So unfortunately this morning we're actually waking up even colder than what we had yesterday. So it's actually a pretty cold rain too. Looking at wind chills in our northern locations at 28 in Mount Gilead, 29 Mount Vernon, 29 in Delaware. Again, wind chill. It's the second day of May in the 20s, so make sure you bundle up and also add on the layer of a raincoat as you're heading out the door. One of the biggest reasons why we're going to have issues with our wind chill today is the winds will be relentless again today. Winds gusting up to 30+ miles per hour during the afternoon, and that's just going to make it feel much colder than the 40s that we should reach later on today. With that said, here is your wind chill forecast for this afternoon, and it's only going to feel like the upper 30s at the quote-unquote warmest part of the day. So that is a very chilly forecast. As you look at the calendar, you look at that, not really amounting to much, of course, but we are looking at a very chilly day on tap for our Tuesday. And more of the same with the clouds. Another gloomy start to our Tuesday, looking at temperatures in the 40s. The winds coming in at 10 miles per hour out of the northwest. So that wind will actually pick up as the day progresses. And again, we're not going to warm up very much at all throughout the day today. There is some light at the end of the tunnel, though, and you just got to hold on. Get rid of today and tomorrow, too. And then we'll have smooth sailing with some sunshine breaking out, especially by the upcoming weekend. That's when we're looking forward to highs in the 70s. That's closer to average for this time of year. Satellite and radar picture, as Angela was talking about, you know when your computer restarts and then it just won't come back on? It's like that area of low pressure that we have right now is sitting over the Great Lakes region, and since we haven't had anything to force it out of the way to move it on out, it has been just sitting there. And that's why we're looking at the continuation of the winds coming in from the west, kind of wrapping around, and the moisture plume is actually originating off of the Atlantic. So the Atlantic Ocean providing us the moisture as this low pressure just sits there and continues to drive in rain across the area. Zooming in closer to your backyard, this is into Franklin County, and we are seeing some light rain filling back in out across Dublin, Westerville, New Albany, Gahanna, Grove City also seeing some rain. And I think the heaviest of the rainfall, perhaps where we may be seeing some wet snowflakes mixing in up towards Mount Vernon and Delaware. And I know I mentioned snow, but it won't amount to pretty much anything at all with just how saturated the grounds are, and of course with just how isolated the snowflakes will be for this morning. Again, looking at your hour-by-hour forecast, we'll keep that tiny chance of some wet snow across the far north. The rest of us will just be rain for this morning. By the afternoon, rain's going to pick up again, looking at more widespread rain as we go through this afternoon. It'll be a light rain, so kind of that pesky rain. It's not going to be overly heavy, but it will be off and on as we go through the day today. Tonight, looking at the possibility of some more wet snowflakes as low pressure continues to spin. Here's 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. And then the later we get into the daytime tomorrow, especially as we press into the afternoon, the clouds will gradually clear and we'll have some peaks of sunshine, if we're lucky, across the northwest by tomorrow. Let's get to our 10-day forecast. And again, another gloomy one on the second day of May, 47 the high. But again, do not let that fool you. Wind chills will be in the 30s all day long, so make sure you're nice and bundled up if you have to be out and about. That includes the kids who are heading off to the bus stop this morning. Rain off and on for today. A slight chance of rain early tomorrow, but look at that. By Thursday, we're back to the sunny skies, highs in the 60s. And I'll tell you what, this weekend is looking spectacular. Highs will be in the 70s with mostly sunny skies.